Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Freely Nourished, the podcast that empowers you to break the cycle of dieting by teaching you to nourish your bodies well. I am your host, registered dietitian Erin Casey, and I am also the owner of NuYOU Nutrition Counseling, where we believe that you can reach just about any of your health goals at just about any body size. So if you are ready to let go of the power that the scale has over you and find true freedom when it comes to your health and your nutrition, then definitely give us a look. Our website has all of our one-on-one coaching options, all of our group coaching options, all of our virtual coaching options, and of course, our free discovery call. So that is a free 15-minute phone call for you to sit down with one of our dietitians who can walk you through kind of what our process looks like, what our practice looks like, and really kind of, help us understand a little bit better what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you're needing, and how we can best serve you. So like I said, completely free. It's about 15 minutes, no, obligations or anything like that. And today for the podcast, I have a very special treat for you. We are getting ready to launch our kind of hallmark coaching program that is called New Year, New You, right? So it's a little play on our practice name, but it is a different type of New Year's challenge. So we all know that come the new year, we all kind of have that urge to, okay, this is going to be the year. This is the year that I, take my health seriously. This is the year that I lose weight. This is the year that I go to the gym. And all of that's great, right? It is wonderful to have those types of goals for yourself in the new year to better your health. However, a lot of times the methods which we employ to kind of get to those goals, regardless of what it is, whether it's fitness, whether it's health, whether it's weight loss or gain, anything like that, a lot of times the methods that we use are not sustainable, right? So very often what I hear from clients is that, they start out strong in the beginning of the year, they're highly motivated, and then slowly over time, usually takes about 3 months, over time, the motivation starts to dwindle, right? And suddenly those habits that we started off so strong with are maybe not so prevalent in our lives anymore. And the cycle that we tend to tell ourselves is kind of, well, there's something wrong with me. I just can't do it. Or, I'm just not motivated, or whatever it is, kind of fill in your adjective here, but I'm not motivated. I'm not disciplined enough. I'm not this, I'm not that, right? You basically blame that the problem with the New Year's resolution, whatever it was, is you. Um, and that could not be farther from the truth, right? It is not you. You are not broken. You are not a failure. You are not in any way, shape, or form not cut out for this, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you can achieve it. The problem is the method, right? The problem is that most of us are using extreme measures like an extreme diet, an extreme workout regimen, extreme meal prepping options that are a complete 180 from what we did, certainly kind of during the holiday season, but also just kind of how we tend to live our life organically. So is it really any wonder that those habits don't stick when they were a complete flip-flop from how we normally live our lives, right? Those aren't going to be easy things to stick to. What is going to be easy things to stick to it's going to vary person to person. So that is exactly what this New Year, New You program is about. It is a group coaching program, so you will be with other students. It is all virtual. I'll start with that. It's all virtual. It is 12 weeks. So we are going to be starting kind of the week of January 16th. So you have a little bit of time to kind of get yourself together after the holidays. But we're going to be starting on January 16th, and then it'll run for 12 weeks, which is through that first week of April. That is much farther than most people make it with their New Year's resolutions. Most people have given up by their New Year's resolutions by February or March at best, right? And the goal is not a resolution, right? I want to be clear about that. The goal of the program is to really teach you how to sustainably change your behaviors, change your diet, and ultimately change your view of your own health for good. right? This isn't a diet. This isn't a diet plan. What we are talking about is how damaging actually the cycle of dieting can be and what the actual sustainable steps, as small and as unsexy as they may be, those small steps built up over time will make a huge difference. And, what we're going for is kind of letting you really finally fully realize the true freedom that you can experience in your own body with food. So if you are ready to kind of say, I am done with diets, I don't enjoy them, they never work, I can never stick to them. Those things aren't your fault. Those things are the diet industry's fault. They don't work. And they're designed not to work so that then they can sell you the next one that also won't work. But it just kind of this vicious cycle that keeps repeating. So if you're tired of that roller coaster of like, okay, this is going to be my year and I'm so ready for it. And then you're motivated and you're doing, great for a while. And then, we fall off of it and then we feel ashamed about it. And then we beat ourselves up about it because somehow the problem is us. And then we get back on it again and the whole cycle repeats. If you're tired of that roller coaster, this program is for you. If you are tired of feeling like food has this hold on you, either foods that you feel like you can't control yourself around, foods that you kind of tend to binge on, or foods that you are scared to eat and miss in your diet, and you want to incorporate them, but everything you read on the internet or hear from friends and family is that that food is terrible for you and you should never eat it. If you're tired of that bullshit and you want to hear from a real dietitian, the real science behind whatever the food is, then this program is for you. If you want to feel better in your body, but not determining your own worth based on the number on the scale, right? Now, you may lose weight, you may not lose weight through this program. I cannot guarantee either or. That said, if you want to lose that emotional tie that you have to the number on the scale, this program is absolutely for you. So, and if you want to kind of feel free to enjoy the foods that you love without guilt and have the free time and energy given back to you, right? Like the amount of time and energy that we spend analyzing our food choices, analyzing our weight, beating ourselves up about not being able to control either. What if you had all of that time and energy back? What would you be able to accomplish? Right. So that's what this program is designed to give you. It will change your relationship with food and your body forever. I promise you, you will never look at food or your body or the scale or diet culture or anything else the same ever again. And that is probably the best gift you can possibly give yourself. It is so freeing when you are here on the other side to be able to use your mental energy to create things, to enjoy things, to spend times with friends and loved one and actually enjoy that time without feeling like there's something in the back of your head being like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, right? It is truly, truly liberating. And I'm telling you, if you give me 12 weeks, I will give you your life back. So I hope to hear from you guys on it. There will be much more information posted on my website, which I'll link below. And then, of course, on all of my social media feeds and things like that. Like I said, it starts January 16th. Oh, cost, right? We talked about it's 12 weeks. It is it starts January 16th, and the cost is going to be $180 for the 3 months total. So it's a one upfront payment. You can do a payment plan if you like. So that levels out to $60 a month. What you are getting for that is you get 12 weeks of online coursework. So that is just kind of a little video from me every week, as well as some exercises to do in your workbook that you will also get along with the class. The workbook has a lot of things like, different exercises regarding food and food group. It also has some journaling prompts and things of that nature. So it's not going to take an exorbitant amount of your time, but it is really kind of richly packed with stuff that kind of, one, the stuff you need to know, but then also things that you're really going to kind of keep your mind trinkling, on for the rest of the week. There will also be a private Facebook group just for people in this course, so that you all can get to know and interact with each other, post questions, interact with me, things like that. And then there will also be weekly group calls, which the weekly group calls, I think, are really kind of the undersold gem of all of this. Everybody thinks, okay, it's this course, I'm going to work through it. And that's great, right? And the course is great. I stand by that. But I think the real benefit that people have come to love is this sense of community that we create. Because when you are doing anti-diet work, or you're kind of breaking away from diet culture, it can feel very isolating. And I think kind of working, interacting with a group of people who, are going through the exact same experience as you in terms of the course, but also kind of experiencing how this is shifting their life in general, and their relationship with other people, their relationship with food, their relationship with their body. I think it's really powerful to have kind of a group of people that you can connect with on that level. And it's truly one of the things that people love about it the most. Obviously, the group calls are optional. They will be recorded for you. So we usually take a poll at the beginning, and kind of see what times are going to work best for most people. But obviously, there's going to be times when you can't make it, and that's okay. But people are usually kind of bummed on the days that they can't make it, because they're like, oh man, I missed it. It's kind of a highlight of most people's week. So you get all of that for $60 a month. So it is really, really a jam-packed, really good value for what you get. So all of that, like I said, all the links will be below. And then of course, if you all have any questions, you are more than welcome to reach out. I look forward to your comments, to your questions about it. And I really hope to see you there, because I promise these 12 weeks, they will change your life. They will change your life for the better, and they will change your life forever. So it is stuff that you will take kind of into this new year, but also kind of into the rest of your life. So if you're ready to get off of that roller coaster, off of the merry-go-round, whatever amusement park ride you want to use as your analogy for what diets have done to you and your relationship with food, then come join us. This is for you. Hope to see you there.